Hi guys, welcome to a world class podcast. Today I want to talk about like upcoming films and what we think about them. Right now we're looking at Tarzan. You seen the original Tarzan?
I've seen bits of it. Yeah, I don't remember much of it, but
yeah, I don't remember that much.
No, I think this movie it looks like it's going to be really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the CGI. It looks actually like photorealistic.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah,
like if you look at some older CG and then compare it to what we have today.
Yeah.
Like Planet of the Apes is one of them. Just compare how the apes have evolved over time.
Yeah, because like they've gone from like using physical makeup from like using like actual CGI.
And now it's all just and it's animated and it looks quite realistic. Like that's one of the wonders of the world today, how they could do CGI. Yeah, I don't know. Tarzan looks like it's going to be a good movie, just if not by the plot, then by the spectacle of it.
It doesn't look like they've like really messed with the plot that much. Like it's just basic Tarzan racing up in the forest, stuff like that. Yeah, again, it's like Disney, so they like just crammed a load of cameos and stuff in. So, seen Jungle Book, or just heard of the cast?
No, I didn't. Oh, I think I heard a bit of the cast, but I did.
It's crazy.
No, because I never really grew up watching the Disney films, so it's like
I was more into like horror films and stuff. Like I think the only cartoon probably Disney film I liked was probably Iron Giant or something like that.
Oh, that's because I was trying to remember when I saw the Iron Giant. I was like, first time I saw it, I called it instead of the Iron Giant, I called it the Iron Man. Then I watched Iron Man, I was like, hang on, it's not Iron Man, it's the Iron Giant.
Yeah, Iron Giant is so cool. It's like, I forgot Vin Diesel was in it.
Legend of Tarzan, it looks like it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah, I like how they haven't really messed with the plot that much. It's just like them literally just making it into real life.
Of course, we're going to get some more trailers in the adverts. Like at the start of this, we had that Swiss Army Man, which looks like it's going to be silly but funny.
Yeah, that looks really funny.
So this one's for
skip this. It's like some guy eating a chicken.
Oh, the Purge Election. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Purge movies, but I've been really meaning to see both of them.
Yeah, I want to watch like the second one because I watched the first one and it's just like the image is like really creepy. Yeah. But it's just condensed into this house. Yeah. So it's literally just stuck in a house. So I haven't actually seen the second or the third one. Yeah. So I always thought the best part of the Purge films were the concept that you just go around.
I think that's one of the brilliant things about it, the fact that it's had these kinds of things.
Yeah, like because with the second one, it's like these people get stuck outside the Purge while it happens. Yeah. So you just see, in the first Purge. Have you seen the Purge?
I know what essentially happens. So the first one's set inside the house, isn't it? And someone's got it and the people want to out.
Yeah, because like before the Purge actually happens, you see like all these people with like axes and swords, like just preparing for the Purge or something.
Yeah. I just think the concept, though, that's that they managed to get rid of crime, but that's because for 12 hours every year, every crime is legal. I could just imagine what kind of havoc that would bring in this country.
It was such an ironic concept. Like the only way you have like peace is like allow crime to happen.
Yeah. I just think about the amount of people who wish death on me, and then I'd be like, I'd be murdered about 10 times in the Purge.
Yeah, it seems like the only way you have to be like to survive is to be like super rich. So you have like literal armor come down your house.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really fun. Like so the first one was just like typical house invasion.
Yeah, the second one they explored a lot more about the concept. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a really good one now.
Oh yeah, BFG. I forgot this was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Oh yeah, it is a Spielberg one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, again another remake of like.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever made a live action of this one, have they?
No, they've never made a live action one. They made. I think they did they. I don't remember the old movie. Was there an old? There must have been.
Yeah, I remember it, like watching it on TV. Like it's a really bad cartoon film.
Yeah, and I think I've watched it. I think I read the book because it's a Roald Dahl book, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I definitely.
But I don't remember. I don't remember much of it. But what I like is a lot of these things now. They make these kids movies, but it's for like people our age. You got the nostalgia. It's like these are movies that we grew up watching. Like if you're like 15 to maybe even 30, you're like, I remember this movie. Like I think for people our age, I think it'll probably be coming up. But Finding Dory is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, because like most of like our generation, because like you have Incredibles as well.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to see another sequel to Incredibles. Like.
Well, there was Rise of the Underminer, the game.
Well, they made that into a film.
That was just a game. That was one that just followed on from the movie. That was all right. I don't remember much of it, but they had it. Yeah, the BFG. I think it's a lot like Tarzan, isn't it? In the way you got that spectacle.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, I guess it's. Hopefully, it's not just like spectacle over like substance, but it looks quite beautiful anyway. So.
Yeah. It's obviously got a good plot to back it up.
Whisperings of the world.
Yeah, it looks like they've used like motion capture with this one as well.
Yeah.
Sophie, hide. Does you have any super?
Because that's out now, even.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I might go and watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll get another advert. Oh, a McDonald's one.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't had much of this one. The orders.
Only small fingers believe there's a top.
I've never had a receiver. Oh yeah, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. It said in the thing, Bruce Willis and Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista, is that?
I think he was that guy in Spectre, was it? The most recent Bond one? Yeah.
Really?
I think I think it's Dave Bautista, yeah, because I think he's also...
wasn't that?
He's also
Chris
Drax
Watts?
the Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the main bad guy, but I think Dave Bautista was in Spectre.
The massive guy who comes in like breaks that guy.
Yeah, I think that's Dave Bautista, isn't it? Or it's someone who, to memory, has a similar name.
Oh yeah, because he's in God. Yeah, he's in God.
Yeah, he is Drax. Yeah, he's Drax. Yeah.
I mean, a man at the very top. And visitors alone.
Mind you, it's better than having yet another Die Hard movie. I mean, the first one was a standout classic. Second one.
Is that Die Hard with Vengeance?
Second one's Die Hard 2.
Just
Die Hard. It's just Die Hard 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
that's
one of
the
the
one.
airports.
Isn't that the one that got like censored on TV? Like, have a special edited version on TV.
Might have
it's
been.
Like,
I'm not
instead
sure.
of Yippee Ki-Yay motherfucker, it's like Yippee Ki-Yay Mr. Falcon.
I think that was the first one as well. I know they definitely. It was at least one of the Die Hard movies. I think they must have done after the first one because that got considered a Christmas movie so quickly, and of course it was R-rated.
I don't get why that's even a Christmas film. It's just. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I'm going to assume, an action movie again.
Yeah, I guess it's like.
But when you have Bruce Willis in it, it's probably going to be an action movie. Have you ever seen 12 Monkeys? That's a good one.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Love
Brad Pitt as well.
Yeah, Brad Pitt just goes.
Staring at you when you look at a camera.
Just masterclass.
Oh yeah, Werner Herzog.
Making masterclass.
Have you seen any of his films?
No.
Oh, they're so good.
I'm speaking.
He's mostly a documentary filmer.
Yeah.
So like he's made a few other films, like as you can see, like period dramas and but he's mostly a documentarian. Or like,
You see, this is one of the things I thought would be a good thing about having the ads, because then you'd be able to sometimes have ads for other movies whilst you're...
Acting and working with actors from its chemistry, understanding the world and understanding human beings. Hold a camera, don't look at the flip screen, look through it. There's one book I would ask you to read if you want to make films.
Oh, it's online classes then?
Yeah, like I think he's gone on to like teaching people how to make films.
Yeah. You can learn the essentials of filmmaking on your own within 2 weeks. And I see young filmmakers.
It's pretty cool because like
they say, oh,
he's German, so his accent's pretty cool.
I'd say I've probably seen some of his works, but I wouldn't have.
Yeah, he made Grizzly Man.
From the most beautiful or the most scary or the most spectacular places that you can ever find. Just hit and run.
Yeah, just like
get away with film.
He made one about stone like cavemen. Like so, you have to go into like all these different cave paintings and stuff.
Okay.
And about this like army veteran who like tortured by Japanese soldiers and stuff.
So what's this one? I'm kind of traitor apparently. I think I know. This is Ewan McGregor and Natalie Portman, isn't it?
Oh, what's this one about? I haven't heard of it.
I think it's... Is it Spy?
Oh, is it like... did you say it was a spy?
I'm not too sure, I haven't heard.
My daughter's birthday. Why don't you come to the villa for a small party tonight?
I think this is the one with Ewan McGregor and Natalie Portman in it. I can't remember. I think there was one... No, that's a different one.
Oh, you know about Mon Rouge?
No. There's another new one I think that happened by Fenner. Oh. It's actually got a few people then.
Yeah, it looks like a spy film, isn't it?
It's Jamie Lewis, isn't it?
Is this all he gave you? Yeah. Why did he bring it? I thought it was the right thing to do. He told you he was a member of the Russian mafia.
Oh, have you seen any of the other films, like prequels?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Ewan McGregor, actually.
I'm a threat to Moscow.
Yeah, he's pretty good. You know, in Trainspotting, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Awesome film.
I'm so annoyed that Trainspotting 2 is going to be out just before my 18th.
Really? Oh no.
It's out like the end of January next year, and my birthday's in February.
Hopefully it's just as good. Like,
yeah.
Do you know if Danny Boyle's going to work on it again?
I can't remember. I think it is him, but I know he usually makes one-offs, doesn't he?
Yeah, because like, if it's actually a sequel to it, hopefully him wanting to do it, because he seems to do whatever he wants. Like his films are so varied. Like he's done 127 Hours, like 28 Days Later,
Millions, big stuff. I've never watched
Slumdog Millionaire.
His family and it's all he wants. They're over there. I can't guarantee your safety. They'll be coming after you. Then you better hurry.
It just seems like it has the same sort of vibe as like a film like what's it? When that guy like chases that train with James Statham, like.
Can you imagine what we'll find?
Oh, pick 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a quick one for Star Trek Beyond.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be more for that one. Somewhere.
Looks pretty good.
I got Rihanna doing the soundtrack, who's apparently a massive Star Trek fan. I wouldn't ever guess that. But
that is surprising.
I liked how the original trailer for this had Sabotage by Beastie Boys. That was a great one.
You really want to head back out there? Yes.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Satanic. Oh, this looks pretty good.
God, the people really murdered here. Bloody and cold.
Say Charlie.
Charlie!
Come on, LA for 2 nights in Coachella, right?
Satanic tourism, I should take this seriously.
Cheer up, okay? Swear England.
It's so funny now that we've got
This is
to...
my Igor's room.
Who the hell's Lady Laura? One of the early sisters of LaVey's Church of Satan who slit her throat.
I really like how horror movies have evolved now, because they were a bit goofy when you start to have your great horror movies. They were a bit goofy, but now it's getting to the point where it's just so generic. It's like, a group of teens, they're gonna hang out together,
and
they're
gonna get killed.
Yeah, they make some jokes and then they all die.
I think the best ones that do that are like the ones that like Scream.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like even they may have been a little bit goofy themselves, but it's now at the point where it's like they made lots of mistakes and there's no reason why they should have done the kind of stuff that they do.
Yeah, it's literally like they're literally copying other films by every single element. It's just everything you've seen, you've already seen already.
Yeah.
I think it's just where people watch, like, you know, when people just binge watch stuff. So like people probably didn't have like Netflix and stuff. So
yeah,
people just spend all day watching horror films. So we're just exposed to it more, I guess.
I mean, some of them nowadays I've got a couple of jump scares, but that's it. Now, Independence Day Resurgence, you've actually seen this, haven't you?
Yeah, I watched it like a week ago. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's like it is piggybacking on the Independence Day film, but
yeah. Is it better than the original?
No, it's not. No. It's not better than the original.
Because I mean, the original one was a bit goofy, but it was.
It knew what it was.
Yeah.
It knew it was like a goofy B movie. This doesn't know it's a goofy B movie. It thinks it's like a serious.
Yeah.
Destruction film like 2012.
Yeah.
But it's.
Like, I think the first... I have to admit now, I haven't actually watched the first Independence Day. But what I got from it is, like, all of the kind of props were props, they weren't CG. Like, when you had the buildings being destroyed, it was...
Yeah, it was like little models, wasn't it? And then they blew up.
They like, blasted with a flamethrower and they had it on the vertical wall, didn't they?
I think they have literally one scene with, like, practical effects. And it's like similar to the other scene when that guy gets strangled. It's like the president's in the chamber and he just gets strangled by this tube. And other than that, everything is like CGI, which is so annoying. Because like,
so I'm gonna guess Christopher Nolan didn't get his name to it there. Because he does like, is that like a history for him now that he does everything practical effects? But
yeah, it's the Inception like tube thing.
Yeah, that's mental.
Yeah, like how when he actually filmed it, like spun around and stuff to actually create that scene.
We convinced an entire generation this is a battle that we could win. We sacrifice for each other no matter what.
Yeah, so.
And that's worth fighting for.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, because the first one wasn't exactly A-list everything, was it? But you had a few big names in it.
Yeah, you had like Jeff Goldblum and then President, I guess, and then that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you now got to the point where they're trying to reboot things 20 years later.
There's just stuff that shouldn't be rebooted. They're just. Why don't you just make a separate film?
Like I think Trainspotting 2. Oh, here's the other for Swiss Army Man again.
Oh yeah.
We didn't really talk about this the first time around. This looks like it's going to be.
It's like it looks
funny, but it's going to be quite goofy.
Yeah, it looks like it's just parodying like Castaway and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, I got an extreme kind of vibe of Castaway from it, but with a human version of Wilson.
Yeah. Because they always make fun of like how they, Tom Hanks was like literally in love with Wilson.
Yeah.
So. Shallows. This looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's based on like some sort of true story. I don't know.
I always find it really funny because the based on a true story thing doesn't actually need to be a fact.
It doesn't need a
fact. Like there's that woman. Wasn't there a woman from I think China who watched Fargo? And then believed that because it's based on a true story that there was money somewhere, so she went to She went to the States to hunt for it.
You should come over here. I'm good here, thank you.
Okay. Shark attack.
Have you done any like surfing or anything like that?
I did bodyboarding a few years ago.
I had done that, like at Cornwall and stuff.
Yeah, I find that quite fun.
What did you say the name of this place was?
Yeah, because it seems like Shallows is basically about a woman who's stranded in the middle of the ocean with like a sharks around her.
Yeah.
After she's like impaired her leg or something.
Yeah.
So conveniently she can't swim away.
Yeah.
You ever seen Jaws?
Actually, I haven't. I can't. I've seen scenes from it, but I haven't seen it. No, it's one I really need to see though.
30, 40.
And it's one I know I really need to see.
32 seconds.
Yeah, I've never actually watched it. I keep avoiding watching it for some reason. I'm like, oh, I'll get around to watching it eventually. It's like,
Yeah, same there. It's like I picked up a few films I found lying around at family home a couple of weeks ago. It included it was Castaway, Goodfellas, and The Shining.
Did you watch it?
I haven't got around to it yet.
Oh, what?
But I've got the whole summer to do that. But what's this one? Neon Demon.
Neon.
Oh, so that was a movie.
Oh man.
I see 20 or 30 girls
The-
come in here every day.
The Amazon TV series are quite good.
Are they?
Yeah, Man in High Castle was brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Mad Dogs is great as well.
I heard it's like produced by Ridley Scott.
Yeah, it is. It's Ridley Scott making something that's originally by Philip K. Dick, so it's like Blade Runner, but instead it's got a very big Blade Runner vibe to it.
That's
And
awesome.
it's a great watch, and there's a second season coming, I think, as well.
What's it feel like? You walk into a room. It's like in the middle of winter. With the sun.
It's everything. You know what my mother used to call me?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Dangerous.
Looks a lot like Black Swan or something.
You're a dangerous girl. She was right. I am dangerous.
That looks alright. First I've ever heard of that. Some of these things I haven't heard anything about before. Here's a full one for Swiss Army Man. So this has come up twice as adverts. Could you imagine if we had an advert before this, which was again a 30-second trailer for it?
That would be fine.
But yeah, it does have a very Castaway vibe to it.
Yeah, I've never actually watched like full trailer. I've only watched the what's it? The skip trailer. It's like one that they all play on YouTube.
Just have to remember that we're all here for a purpose, and the universe picks its time.
I need you to help me get home. Okay, buddy?
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, it does have a very strong Castaway vibe, but it looks like it's gonna be quite funny to watch.
You're special. You're special.
Yeah, it does look like really fun.
There's 7 billion people on the planet. You might be lucky enough to bump into the one person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Oh my god. the life I've forgotten. This is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, this looks pretty interesting.
Yeah? What is it?
It's about the independent Civil War.
Yeah. Don't see too many American war films about the Civil War. Like, Lincoln was a good one.
Yeah, because that was like about the sort of slavery stuff.
Yeah, that was a good Civil War film. That's because if you hear American films about war, it's usually about the Vietnam War. Isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's they either pick up two, like Vietnam or World War II.
Yeah,
That's the
World
only
War
two
II.
you can go.
Yeah. Like, you think about how many movies do Vietnam War have stuff? Like, Forrest Gump has it.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now. You got to an extent, Tropic Thunder parodies Vietnam War, doesn't it?
At the beginning, like blown up. Everything.
Yeah.
Just like,
and then World War II, you got like Saving Private Ryan and.
You know they shoot deserters themselves.
oh yeah, Schindler's List. Yeah.
Schindler's List. Well, if you go on that kind of idea as well, you got like things like The Boy in Striped Pyjamas.
Oh yeah.
No man ought to tell another man what he's got to live for, or what he's got to die for.
I don't have the patience for 5 or 6 reservists hiding out in the swamp. You really?
This looks like most things it could be alright, can't it?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Like, we've been quite down on our luck with some of the early movies this year.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't exactly a fan of the Civil War myself.
Really? Why? I loved it.
See, I felt like they've started to go down with their quality. Like, the first Avengers was great. We can all agree with that.
Yeah,
the first Iron Man was
like they set up all the characters.
Yeah. Yeah, the first Iron Man and the first Avengers were great. And I've been looking for something a lot like the Avengers, the first one again, like Age of Ultron. I didn't like, I couldn't agree with. And Civil War was more of the same. Like, I could get some of it was cool, but
yeah,
and they're meant to be left wanting more.
I agree with you
but
with that. Like,
not so much more.
Age of Ultron was really bad. Like how they set up Ultron's character was just really rushed.
Yeah.
Like he just suddenly chose to destroy the whole world. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to destroy the whole world now. It's like, okay. It's like, why?
That seems alright, Free State of Jones.
Yeah, it seems like your typical, like, you know, American Sniper type film.
Yeah.
Like,
Abraham Brand.
They call him the preacher, I believe. He resides in Mount Hope.
Is this what the Jewel didn't say? Woody Harrelson and
oh, the Duel.
Liam Hemsworth. He does look a lot like his brother. I think his brother's going to be always the more famous one.
Yeah, I keep getting them mixed up. It's like when I did the Independence Day, I kept writing Chris Hemsworth. Like,
oh yeah, because it was Liam Hemsworth in... yeah.
Yeah, he plays one of the fighter pilots.
Yeah.
Abraham frightens me, David.
Have you seen Zombieland?
Zombieland, yeah.
Yeah.
Great one.
So funny.
Abraham's the same man that killed my father 20 years ago.
David, you will kill this man.
This one looks like it's kind of Western based one.
Yeah, looks like it's similar to what's the other one with one that, yeah, just like the one that Chris.
You're not feeling
That the one that we just saw now, the
fever.
No, not Fate.
not Free State of Jones. No.
No idea what's going on here.
It's like the one with Tom Hardy, the Western with Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf.
I get what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it because I never saw it.
Oh man. Yeah, because it looks a lot like. I guess.
Heathens be damned.
You say one word, I'll blow your head off.
So you got a fair few trailers left then? Yeah, I got it. There are a lot of trailers that we could go through.
Do you want to put it on random or something?
I know you be coming for me, David.
Yeah, see.
So just.
Oh no, got a couple more. Got a couple of good ones coming up right after this.
Really? Oh yeah, Finding Dory.
The Finding Dory, you got Central Intelligence.
What's
No,
this?
you've
Oh,
seen
it's WWE. Skip it.
And that was
I don't get why they put... Oh yeah, it's because I reloaded it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't get why they put another trailer at the end of the video. This is why I want to put on like something to get rid of ads or something.
Stingray migration.
Finding Dory. Yeah, I'm not too convinced because I think Finding Nemo was the first. I always thought it was the first film I went to go see in the cinema, but I don't remember after that. Saw it a couple of years ago. I was like, it's alright.
My mom, my dad.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.